Aquarius, welcome to my channel. If you're new, it's good to have you here. I hope you enjoy the energy, and if you're returning, thank you so much for your love and support on my channel. It's always good to hang out with you guys. I hope that you enjoy the reading and the energy coming through. I'm just doing a general channeled reading. I want to check out what's happening for you in the area of love and relationship, what's happening with this person or in this particular area of your life. We'll just see where Spirit takes us. Okay, so I'm Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. Aquarius. So when I sat down, I said to Spirit, who do you want me to read for today? And Spirit said Aquarius, and I still shuffled my deck with my zodiac signs, and guess what popped out? Aquarius. So this reading is definitely for you. Right. Your inner wild child awakens. And some things that have been hidden previously, they step out of the shadows. All right. There are some areas in your life that you couldn't help but see darkness and discomfort and unwanted things, and it was hard for you to deal with. But now you're looking at these areas in your life through new eyes, and they're showing you aspects and sides of, so it could be people or situations, but these people are showing you sides of themselves that are different, that make the entire situation with them more palatable, that gives you a new sense of appreciation with them. It's information that you didn't previously have. Okay, and so it did limit your perspective of your relationship with them and your connection. And there I can't make this up. And there it says, I just pulled this card. I wonder if it's going to show. It doesn't show. I'll read it to you. The Golden Phoenix. Something you thought finished burst back into your life. Okay. This is a fresh look at a relationship. This is a fresh look at a situation. This is a fresh look at a connection. All right, let's see. What else, Spirit? Yeah? This person is showing up as a friend, as someone loyal. So it doesn't mean it's not romantic, but what is happening, and I think this is obvious, often the best way, when someone wants to come back into your life, is that they offer you friendship, because they don't just assume that they automatically have a position in your life that they want, or that you're just going to know and trust that things are different. You're going to give them the opportunity to meet new aspects of you. Okay, and this all comes about, this new perspective comes about because there has been a loss, and the loss could have been this relationship, but I feel like this person has recently, or maybe even you, experienced a loss in your life that has made you look at this relationship through new eyes. Sometimes things that we experience things and they trigger past trauma, and our response is quite big. Our response is negative, it's intense, and we can't actually deal with what we're experiencing or with what someone has done. And then we mature, we go through other experiences, and we come to realize that maybe what they did was not really about us. Maybe it's not as bad as we thought, but you have a more mature perspective of what happened here in the past with this person. And they have a more mature perspective of your value as well. You might have separated from this person, given them space, made them realize that they could actually lose you. And they experienced and felt this loss, and realize how much they love you, and that if they want things to shift in your connection, they need to be willing to make sacrifices. There's a part of themselves that they have to let go of, and I feel like they're ready to do that now. They're ready to do that. They're ready to let go of these tendencies, these behaviors, or this part of themselves. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a third party. Third parties don't have to be another person. It can be their work, it can be family, it can be anything that represents toxic cycles, maybe codependence, karmic cycles that need to evolve. Okay, what else? I want to know how my Aquarius is feeling about this connection at this moment, about this particular area in their lives. Do I take that? You're feeling as though you want a solid commitment to, you want to see this person willing to invest in the connection in a positive way by sacrificing and letting go of the things that hinder your connection, your relationship. You're comfortable in your relationship with source, your relationship with spirit. You have so many things that bring you fulfillment in your life. You've created a life, Aquarius, where your world does not revolve around your relationship. Your world doesn't revolve around one area of your life. You have built such a flourishing empire that you have so many cups that bring you fulfillment that you do not have to be in this relationship. The relationship that you are in is a choice, and so you are expecting to see commitment from this person, commitment to their growth, commitment to the happiness of your connection, commitment to the well-being, and not being attached and committed to things that are going to hinder your relationship. Otherwise, there's no point in you making this, and I think that's why you're happy for friendship right now. You want to see if your person is actually going to make the changes that they need to make, do things differently this time. Okay, let's see your person's energy. What will happen here? Okay, so you're used to receiving a lot of ego from this person, a lot of backlash from them, where sometimes they're competing with you. You're used to seeing a side to your person that can be quite narcissistic and egotistical, where they focusing on themselves and their needs and what they want, and you're wanting your person to be willing to heal whatever it is that keeps them in the cycle where your home or your relationship becomes a war zone, because they have these insecurities and these wounds and these issues that they need to heal, that they tend to project onto you. And when you need them to have your back emotionally, often they can't, because they're so focused on what they need to do to protect themselves. You see yourselves as a team. Sometimes when there's a crisis, this person forgets that. But I do see that there is a reconciliation here. There is an emotional reconciliation. There are some emotional stuff that your person has had to work through, has had to get real about. I feel like this could be they needed to address and heal some emotional issues around people who they have emotional connections with, and they're going through a process of reconciliation with regards to that, where they're healing their trauma or their issues around certain relationships. It's not even about you, but you're the one that receives all the backlash from these issues. Who has received the backlash from these issues. But they're reconciling this. I think that your person, and they might have told you this, they've already started going to therapy or getting, they've already signed up for some spiritual guidance, wellness programs or coaching that's going to help them work through that. For some of you, they've already started. Things are definitely going to turn around here. Things are going to turn around here. And you are wise to sort of keep them at arm's length so that you can observe and give them the space to be whoever and whatever they need to be, and then you can decide whether or not this is the partnership you want to move forward with. I do think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I've got the Sun, I've got the Wheel of Fortune, and I've got the Fool. Your person is ready to take this leap of faith. This separation has made them realize that, and I feel like this is a separation. For some of you, this is not a separation in the sense that you've moved out or you've ended the relationship. You've taken a step back. Mentally, you don't give the issues that they present as much airtime as you used to. As I say, you've got so much going on that you can focus on that contributes to your experience positively. They see you being happy. They see you thriving regardless of the drama, regardless of the war and the conflict that they seem to constantly be in their minds. And they've come to realize that you're outgrowing them. And you're moving in a good direction, and if they want to be a part of that, they want their lives to progress as well, they need to be willing to do the same, and your person is well on their way with that. This has been a long process, and they're finally getting it, but only because you finally surrendered and you're ready to let go, if that's what needs to happen. They're willing to take a leap of faith. They're willing to do this. And this is going to take them through a process of lots of wows. Powerful realizations. They're going to have some major surprises that's really going to help your person to release themselves from bondage. They're going through dark night of the soul, ego, death stuff, and I don't think that really matters, because you've created a life where you have so much that you're busy with, that you are contributing towards so many people's lives in a positive way, that you don't this is their journey, and you can be a friend and you can offer support, but they're going to have to do this on their own, and they're going to come to some frightening realizations about their relationships and these codependent areas in their lives, these toxic tendencies that they have been so absolutely blind to. Some things, situations are going to be removed from their reality, and their eyes are going to be open. This person is going to realize that a lot of what they've been living and what they've been thinking and perceiving has been just blindness. It's been an illusion. And the funny thing is, Aquarius, they've always known you're right, but they just there's this part of them that is so connected and so attached to this karma that they didn't want to accept and acknowledge that certain relationships just bring out the worst in them, that they need to take space from it and heal, and then they can sort of come back around and find new ways to be in these situations. But So they're going to go through quite a process here of self-discovery. It's going to be hard work for them. It's theirs to do on their own. And Spirit says the reason why this needed to happen for you to get to this place where you are independent, where you are not codependent, where you are not attached to what's happening with them, is because you've spent so much of your relationship carrying them. And this is something they have to do on their own. There's no other way. And this all leads you to a new beginning in love. Yeah. And you find your way back to one another. But there is a dark side to your person. This Five of Swords here can sometimes be the covert narcissist. This has not been easy for you. You've had to be very, very strong in this relationship. You've had to focus on the aspects of this person that you know to be true. And you've obviously done your work. Otherwise, you couldn't be in this stable place. But this is your soulmate. And you have contracted to, you know, walk side by side with them as they go through their own journey. Which means you've witnessed many different aspects and sides of this person. And as a result of that, you've grown too. You know, it's encouraged you to do your work. But I do see that things work out nicely. You just need to maintain your energy. Maintain your focus on the things that you can control. Trust that your person has their own inner being that is constantly guiding them towards what is best. That you don't need to control it. That you don't need to micromanage it. But you're already in this energy of wisdom with regards to this. Loving them unconditionally, knowing that they get to be a mess if that is their choice. That you don't have to sit in that mess with them, but you don't have to judge them for it either. You're going to see powerful shifts in your person's process, in their personal lives. And if you're an Aquarius, and this rings true to you, but your person is not showing signs of self-awareness and wanting to go to therapy or wanting to do the work or wanting to get into the programs that help them to learn how to maybe meditate and men's coaching or women's whatever, that's going to support them in their growth and self-awareness and upliftment, then don't get sucked into things when the person that you love is not willing to learn to love themselves. Because we'd like to believe that love is enough, but it's not. It's enough to the point that they let in, but beyond that, it just bounces off. They have to love themselves. They have to be willing to accept that they create their own reality, that they're in charge of it. Otherwise, they will blame you and everybody else for everything that goes wrong in their lives. And it'll constantly be a battle. It'll constantly be a turmoil. And you can't be in peace and in war at the same time. You have to choose your vibration. Comment, let me know how it resonates, if it fits. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the energy. It really helps my channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, this is a general reading. Perhaps you'd like to look at your situation personally and get personal guidance as to how you can navigate the situation. You're welcome to contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light. Chat to you guys next time. Bye now.